Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we're doing a pick a card on how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you and about the connection and anything else that's is going on in their life that wants to come out. So I have 3 piles today. We have pile 1, which is this awesome pyrite heart and the Light Seers Tarot. Pile 2 is a traditional Rider-Waite tarot with the clear quartz heart. And pile 3 is the Everyday Witch tarot with the Septarian heart. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, you could have messages in more than one pile, or there could just be one message in another pile that you needed to hear. So feel free to watch more than one if needed. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people like to choose by the numbers as well. There's no wrong way. Just, again, take a deep breath, go with your intuition wherever you're drawn to the most. So we have 3 piles, so 1, 2, and 3, and just find the timestamps in the description box, and I will see you at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you guys picked this awesome piece of pyrite, and it's in the shape of a heart. It's pretty fabulous. I kind of love it. So today we are going over how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, anything else that's going on in their lives that my guides want to bring up. I will be pulling oracle cards along with the tarot cards, as well as message cards at the end of the reading. I hope everyone's doing well. Always remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't feel right for you and your situation, just respect that that part of the message was for somebody else and let it go. It's a good way. I'm a shuffling fool today. It's a good way to use your own intuition, your own discernment. Just kind of tap into yourself, and if it just really doesn't sit right, then just respect that it just wasn't your part of the message. So with that said, let's jump into this. So for pile 1, how is their person currently thinking and feeling about them, about the connection, anything going on that needs to come through? Please allow me to be a clear channel for the messages. Thank you. Ooh. So we have a Page of Swords, 10 of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of thinking going on. Queen of Cups. Wow, we have some divine counterparts here with the King and Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy, guys, gives me some chills. We have the Chariot. I'm going to pull some oracle cards, but the message that wanted to pop in that I want to say, because I don't want to miss it, is I'm trying to find the right words to say to you. That came through very clear as I put down the 7 of Cups, which usually is about someone having, going through their different choices. But with it clarifying this Page of Swords, this communication, this messenger of information, of thoughts, it's like this person is stuck not knowing what to quite say to you, or to tell, or to speak of. So, but let me pull some oracle cards. I just didn't want to miss that message. All right, so what else can we add for this reading before we dive in? We have boundaries, try to get the glare off of that. Normally I have lots of sunlight coming through my window, but it is about to storm here, so I have a lot of lamps going on, so sorry for all the glares. We have home. We have freedom. Courage. Transformation, one more. Closure. Bottom of the deck is Justice. All right. Wow. I pulled more cards than I normally do, so I feel like there's a lot of stuff that needs to come through for you guys. But there's like this pretty clear message overall of, I just see this person like stumbling over words and stumbling over thoughts and being very much in their head about you, about the connection, about what to say, what's possible, even though there is so much love here. I do feel like this is maybe either minimal contact or no contact kind of situation. That might not be true for everybody. It could just be someone not knowing how to speak their truth to you about how they feel. I feel like this person is very much has a lot of love and care for you, a lot of passion towards you. They feel very fiery. There's this very strong Leo vibe coming in. We did have the Chariot, so we have some Cancer energy here. A lot of different energies, but that's our only major arcana popping through. But they keep drawing me into this Leo fire sign energy as well. We have a good strong water energy as well. So again, take that as you will. It's not going to be true for everyone, but I find this person being in a different situation, maybe something involving a home change, maybe. If this person cut you off in kind of a harsh way, or they went back and forth, I felt like they put up this boundary because they didn't quite know how to handle this connection. So it was almost safer for them to pull back, because this person is very much stuck in their head. With this first part of the tarot reading, I have this sense of this person wanting to say these things to you, but not knowing what is the right thing to even say, because they're so like just stuck in their head, and it's stuck by limiting beliefs. Like they don't even quite know what to make of this connection, to the point where like it's like, is this too good to be true? Very bound by their own thoughts. So 10 of Swords is, in the traditional tarot, someone that has all these swords stuck in their back. They're basically dead, but it is the end of the road for the swords. But it's clarified by this 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is limiting beliefs. But you're stuck in your own mind. It's only your own thoughts that are holding you back. So that, again, this person just doesn't quite see how this can work out. Even though they have a lot of feelings towards you, a lot of passion towards you, and I feel like that's reciprocated both ways. So it's like they have this passion towards this energy that you give off, this loving, kind, beautiful, soulful energy that they feel within you, and you bring them such peace when you guys are together. When you either they're connecting with you, if you guys can't physically be together, because for some of you guys I am getting a sense of like even like a distance, like major like continent distance. So you guys may have like only been able to like connect via like the internet and stuff like that. But when they're connected with you, however, either in person or via like a technical device, they feel very much at peace. You give them like a sense of just peace. We do have the Justice card here in this deck, which I'm going to throw out like air signs or Libra too as well. But overall, like it's like this person's in this situation, so they have done what they knew how to do to handle. Sorry, I'm being so vague with this. They're being vague with this message. It's like this person is only reacting because they don't know what else to do. It's like a pullback because they have all this stuff going on. It may involve like their home life or building of a home or something of that. And it's like they're trying to find the courage to change things, or something about this connection with you would involve them needing to change everything. And that's can be very, very scary and hard. And not everybody can do that or is brave enough to do that quickly. I feel like you've been very open and honest with this person about your feelings, and I feel like they want to be. So it's like they're still over here, but they feel so much passion towards you, and it's they're passionate about who you are, not only physically, but there's something in your soul that sets their soul on fire, but gives them the sense of peace at the same time. So they would want a new beginning with you and want a new offering here with this Ace of Cups. Like in their heart, when they, like they're being very drawn into the fact that this King of Cups is almost like in this meditative state, that very peaceful energy. Like he has his eyes closed. So your person, doesn't matter the gender, it's like when they sit and think about you, you bring them such peace, and in that they know that they want to offer you this very tangible thing, but it's almost like it's a daydream for them right now. Like they don't quite know how to bring that into fruition, and something about that may cause them to have to go on a journey deep into their soul, into their lives, and change a lot of things in order to move forward to you. You know, a sense of needing to be a little more elevated than they currently are. But they want to do this. They want to move forward. They want to like charge forward, but they are still a little held back because of this boundary on their life. Like when I first pulled this, some of you guys may have put up your boundaries, which has caused this person to kind of rethink this whole connection. But there's a sense of like this person is bound by restrictions, there's like a situation that they can't quite get out of or don't know how to get out of, that's causing them to be held back. And it may have to do with some home life thing. But it's like they want to have the courage to transform and be the person that you need them to be. But this person is still working through this, so they have to find their own closure, to find their own freedom in this. So I just feel like this person is very much in the middle of a journey. But it's like they want you to know that they do see you. They just, everything they want to say is stuck behind the limitations of their situation. And they haven't quite figured out how to get out of, to get this freedom, to come after you. And in this card, it's like we have this person in this cage, but they have the key. So it's like the key's in their hand. They just have to figure out how to do it. And then we have this little dragonfly here, which can sometimes be a light symbol worker, sometimes a symbol of the divine. So it's almost like in divine timing, like everything will unfold. Like the key, it's like once they let go and trust the universe, and this may be for you guys too, like once you can let go and trust, that's when like the divine will step in with the key that unlocks all this to work out. We have a dove here, which is also that sense of peace that I get. But I just feel like we're in the middle of a journey here. This person has to figure it out on their own. They may be a little stubborn. You may have told them things and they may have seen it but not admitted to seeing it. But this person needs to work through this on their own. They keep just saying give them time, even though you guys have probably given them a lot of time. Again, that's going to look however it looks for everyone, or a little different for everyone. When you're in these readings, you always keep in mind whatever information you get, you still need to do what's best for you at this time. If they're meant to meet you down the road, that they will. So don't hold yourself back waiting for this person. Just accept that they may need to do their own thing to get to where you need to be. So what you want to do with your own time, you know, if you can't imagine moving on to somebody else or something like that, if you guys are in a separate situation or separation, just work on yourself. Do things that make you happy. Surround yourselves with what fills your soul. This person wants you to be happy. I'm hearing like they wish that you saw yourself the way they see you. It's almost like you may need to work on a little bit of self-love, self-worth, self-trust. You're, stepping up for yourself in your own life, but they want you to see you how they see you. Definitely. But overall in this connection, this person still has a lot of, if you're curious, they have a lot of feels for you, a lot of passion towards you. They want this new beginning. So it's just a matter of working things out. It's like now I'm just like seeing someone like tinkering with how to make something work. They just are figuring it out. Very, very pensive and thoughtful and just trying to like, how do I make this work? But they are still like stuck in this limiting belief. So they just can't quite see it just yet. So they have to work through that. But this nod to justice is like that it'll all work out. It'll all even out. It'll all balance out in time. You just kind of have to give it some time. I'm going to pull some. I just got this Hermit Tarot deck. I'm sure lots of you guys probably watch her channel. She is amazing. I love her. I adore her. Her giggle's the best. So if you haven't never checked out the Hermit Tarot, you'll thank yourself. Go check out her page. But this is her little, okay, this card wants to pop out, so we'll take it. This is her little deck. I love it. I just got it, so I'm excited to use it. So we have 1 cup. So this is like the Ace of Cups, which is my I love you card, guys. So especially in these kind of readings. But they're also saying like your person is very like, I need you to love yourself while I can't kind of vibe. I know we just want love from somebody else, but they're just asking you in this time frame just to hold the love for yourself that you wish you were getting from them. And then we got you are right. Like I think earlier I talked about like you told them all this stuff, but they had to figure it out on their own. But they want you to know that you're right. What else for pile 1's person? We got a yes. So yes, you were right. I don't know, there's a yes. Maybe you've been asking a question in your head, and so the answer is yes. I love these cards because there's so much mixture of messages in here. I still don't have all the answers. So this person definitely, they know you're right, but it's like that they need to figure it out on their own. Like they're weighing their options. They also could be a little 7 of Cups here. It's like figuring it all out. Very pensive. They want to know, like this person is they might be self-motivated. They may be a business owner. Like this is a person that tends to rely on themselves and likes to work through things because that's how they understand the world. So it's like they need time. And I know as I say that, you guys are like, more time. But yes, they need some time. I've never imagined so much perfection. So they see you as this perfect person. That also may make them like psych them out a little bit at times. Like they don't know how to be the level that you are. Like you guys are, this person has you on a pedestal a little bit. I don't know if they always make you feel that way, but they definitely do. And if you guys hear it, my stomach is just talking away. So I apologize if hopefully that's not coming up on my mic, but it's being very loud. So let's see. I am obsessed with your body, and this person finds you extremely attractive. If you guys have had intimate times, they think about it often. If you haven't, they daydream about that. I'm a very jealous person. So I feel like this person has these, maybe some toxic traits that they're still working on that maybe they haven't fully expressed. Like they may have actually said, oh, I'm not a jealous person, but people tend to say that when they are. I don't know. I feel like maybe they haven't fully been honest with you and themselves at times. I read a quote yesterday, and I thought it was pretty fabulous. And it said, how can you expect honesty from someone who lies to themselves? And that's kind of like this feeling of like, they're just not there yet because they're still lying to themselves. So how can you expect like this clarity and honesty from them because they're not there yet? But they are definitely sorry. So if they haven't treated you right, if they haven't fully expressed, their feelings for you, they definitely have a lot of them. They're just working through some things at this time. I want to pull some more cards. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to pull some of these. So our Divine Love Messages number 2. I got this deck off of Etsy. This is by Queen Sugar. All right, let's see. Hurry up. I feel like that's your energy. But maybe it's like the sense of, they have this underlining sense of urgency about this, but yet I almost think that they get frustrated with themselves, and instead of like doing something about it, they just shut down a little bit, because they're not quite sure how to handle that. But there's a sense of urgency that they have, as well, but they still have to do things in their process, or else it won't feel right to them. Why do you keep breaking my heart? I mean, that might be a message for some of you guys. These two cards, I almost feel like it's coming from your guys' point of view. It's like they feel that if you're asking these questions out loud, they may be feeling the pressure of that energetically. So just keep that in mind. Or some of you guys may have broken their heart a little bit. And they might also be asking themselves, why do they keep breaking their own heart? Maybe you're better off without me. Yeah, there's definitely this sense of like just not quite good enough. And so they're still just figuring it out. So at times I think when they hold back, they are doing what they think is best for you, because they do care. You know, sometimes we want what's best for those, and when we don't feel like we're what's best, we pull back. So again, I don't think this person's being fully honest with themselves. I'm here, I'm right here. So they are still here. They want you to know they are still here. They're still thinking about you. They're just a little conflicted. It's that figuring things out energy that's still popping through. What is taking you so long? That came up right under hurry up. So for some of you guys, this might be a message for you, but I don't feel like that's a majority kind of vibe. Yeah, it's so interesting. It's like these cards are kind of feeling like it's coming from your perspective. So maybe this is a nod to some things that you've said, and this is like your nod to this is your reading. I'm not sure. I've made mistakes and I apologize for that. Yeah, we had I'm sorry kind of pop through. I miss you so much. And then we'll pull one more. So what is the last thing pile one's person needs them to know at this time, please? I feel like this deck has been a little contradictory, but it always means something to somebody out there. So I'll try not to overanalyze it too much. It doesn't have to make sense to me, just to you guys. So, all right, one more for. Honestly, I'm not doing well. I'm going through a lot right now. And then we have sorry for the wait on the bottom of the deck. So, all right, pile one, that is your reading for your person, to give you some insight to what's going on with them and the connection and how they're feeling. Hopefully this gave you some clarity. As always, I appreciate you guys being here in my readings. I look forward to all the comments, and hopefully they're kind. And thank you guys for just spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. You're sitting there, hello. I don't like to edit my videos, so I'm gonna have to run and grab something to eat because my stomach is growling out of its mind right now. So feel free to sit there for a minute. I don't have enough space on my phone to change these out and then put them in iMovie. So you guys are gonna sit there for a moment. I apologize. Excuse me. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this beautiful clear quartz heart has this cool veining through it. So we are going over how's your person currently thinking and feeling about you and the connection. Please remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't feel right for you in your situation, just know that part of the reading was for somebody else and let it go. It's a good chance to use your own intuition and your own discernment for that. Because a lot of people do tap into these, so possibly not every single thing is going to fit for your situation. I do my best to cover them all, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right. So for pile 2, how is the person currently thinking about and feeling about them and the connection and anything else that needs to come out that people in pile number 2 need to watch? Oh, we have a 3 of Swords, an 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Pull these down a tiny bit. High Priestess, King of Swords, the Emperor, King of Wands, or Knight of Wands. And bottom of the deck energy is that 6 of Cups, that soulmate energy kicking. I'm gonna push these up because I'm gonna pull some oracle cards as long as you guys can see them. I like my viewers to see the cards. So what else for pile 2 do we need to add that we need to understand and know for this reading? Happiness, grieving, talent, peace. I feel like white doves is someone's nod to like a confirmation thing for a reading. Career, and then fertility. Bottom of the deck energy is healing. So overall energy is healing. So we have overall energies for this reading is this soulmate energy, but also healing. So something about this connection for both of you guys is like a soul level connection to the point where it's involved for inner healing. Like you guys have met each other for a reason to help each other heal parts of each other. Sometimes that involves triggering people with heartaches and things like that to recognize what wounds we carry deep inside of us. But with this soul level connection energy, you know, that there's lots of different labels, but basically what they're giving me for this reading is that you guys made a soul contract with somebody, and that means you guys made an agreement before you came to this life to learn certain lessons from each other. Sometimes those are painful lessons, especially when we have this this 3 of Swords sitting up here at the start of this reading. But there's giving me like this is just for you guys to learn stuff. For some of you guys, this could just be someone that's going to be quickly in and out of your life, and for others, it may be they're in chapters of their life. So that's going to look different for everyone. Take it as you will, but it's definitely a chance for learning through each other. So let's get into this. So we start off this reading with this 3 of Swords. So there's a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. I feel like maybe both of you guys came into this connection maybe with a little bit of a shattered heart, or it could just be them. This is how they're thinking and feeling about you, though. So there's a sense of like heartbreak either on their end or knowing that they've caused yours. So it's clarified by the High Priestess here, which is that all-knowing energy, that beautiful intuition. The High Priestess she knows what's up, basically. So it's either like knowing that this served a purpose or realizing how bad that they've hurt you. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like that you're watching this, it's like you may have questioned, do they even know how bad they've hurt you? And it's like, yeah, they know. I don't know if they're doing much about it, or even if they've apologized for it, but they recognize that they've caused pain here, or this connection has caused you or them, or you, them, or both of you guys together a sense of pain. Now with our Eight of Wands and our King of Swords, so the Eight of Wands is like fast energy, but it's also fast communication, clarified by the King of Swords, which is that clear, concise communication, but very well thought out. So as much as this person wants to communicate, there's this sense of urgency to tell you things. They're still getting clear on what exactly they want to say. But they're definitely, they keep throwing this storyline of like, you guys are going to help each other. They're showing me some, like a kid with, okay, I'll just explain this image. It might mean something to somebody. I see a kid with a bunch of red construction paper that's ripped up, that's taping it back together to make a heart. So something about this connection is about rebuilding the broken parts of your soul and your heart. However that looks, they keep giving me that. I just see like someone taping together the pieces, like red pieces of construction paper, but making a heart like collage out of it. So that they kept giving me that, so I just had to talk about that. So might mean something to somebody, or just make sense. Not everything they give me makes sense to me, but I always have to remind myself it's not for me to understand completely. But this Eight of Wands and this wanting to speak, but then I feel tongue-tied as I try to even speak right now. It's like this person knows what they want to say. It's like, but getting it out, it's like they get like tongue-tied of the urgency that they want to give it to. So they have a tendency just to pull back and hold on to the things and just sit in this like watching energy, this confident energy. They come across very confident, very, very secure, but I feel like they aren't. It's like they hold on to this image that they portrayed themselves as very confident, but they may not completely always feel that way. So they struggle to hold on to that. And it's like they don't want you to know that they are in pain too, kind of thing. Like they want it to seem very like, I'm unbothered, but it's like they're grasping onto this energy of not wanting to let the facade break down at all. So with the Seven of Cups here, Seven of Cups can sometimes be this energy of having lots of choices, or having just lots of things that they're trying to figure out. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean lots of people. It can just be like, do I want, like I want to, there's a part of me that wants to move here. There's a part of me that wants to do this career. There's a part of me that wants to try this. There's a part of me that thinks about you. It's like this person has lots of facets to their life, and they may be a very creative person, and they tend to like, now they're giving me like this jazz energy. So we might have some ADHD people in here. Not that that is at all a bad thing. It's just like that they're showing this energy of like someone that's like doing lots and lots of things and juggling lots of things in their minds in lots of places, but in a very creative, passionate way. So our Knight of Wands is sometimes, that, hey, energy, but they keep giving me, it's just like this person just is very, when they go after something, they go after it passionately. So when they came after you, they came after it passionately, but they also are passionate about this in their life, this in their life. And that's something that you may have found endearing about them, that they just were so like vibrant about so many things. And I get this very creative vibe from this person, but it's like they almost like have too much going on, that they can't quite stay focused on any one thing at any given time. So you may have felt a little left out in this connection, because it felt like this person had other things that were more important than you, but just know that you were just as important as all those other things. They just like to do lots of things. So when I pulled out the happiness and the grieving, they told me like contradiction. So it's that like this person appears to be super happy, but there is this level of like grief about things not working out the way that they want, or they feel a sense of sadness. And we have, the Three of Swords here. It's like this person, it's like they almost like are a walking contradiction of happiness to grief or they like cover up their internal grief with a show of happiness at times. We had talent pop in, so I definitely feel like we're dealing with a very talented, creative, I get an artsy vibe, but it can be a little different for everybody. But this person is definitely very talented. But they also see all the good things about you. You know, we're asking like how they're thinking and feeling about you. They see you as this beautiful person, and maybe this is your like the duality within you. Like you've been through a lot, but yet you still put on this beautiful, happy face through all the stuff that you've been through. But they see that about you. They see that you've transformed and overcome lots of obstacles in your life, and they find that very attractive and endearing about you as well. And like you give this person a sense of peace. So when they're with you, it's such a peaceful calm. This message came out in pile 1 as well. This calming peace, like you set my soul at ease, is the message I'm kind of getting right here. But as much as this is, I feel like this person, just has a lot on their plate. They definitely are trying to climb the ladder of their career. They want to build a lot for their future. They want to be the strong, confident person. They don't quite feel like they are, but they are trying to show that they are. They're just in a mode of building for themselves, healing for themselves. They keep giving me like this peaceful healing, like something about you, like you guys watching may be a healer, and something about your energy has helped them heal, and they want you to know that. They want you to know, they want you to see that even though they're more focused on some other things, like that you have healed their soul. Your energy just brings them happiness, but there's a sense of like being sad about not having you. I don't really get the sense that a lot of you guys are in connection with this person. I mean, you could be, but there's just a lot of just back and forth energy here. So you may have someone that's a little hot and cold at times too, but I feel like when they're there, like they're passionate, they're giving you their all, but when they're not, it's just as much pulled back. So it's just this person like is very passionate about everything they do in their life. They're just want you to know that. Don't take their passion towards something else as any neglect towards you or lack of compassion or lack of passion about you. They see you as this beautiful, just nurturing, loving energy that just builds so much. This fertility card, so I know we instantly think of like baby and stuff like that, but it's like this birth of creation. So you may have even been amused to this person, like sparked this creative nature within them to help them build their baby, so to speak. I don't necessarily think that that's, anyone actually having kids, but it could be. Again, everybody's a little different out there, but it's like this, we have to remember that fertility is like creating, like it's creation. So whatever that looks like. And again, I get a very creative, artsy vibe from this person. Or this could also be how they see you. So when you may be the artsy person, and that's just a nod to like the beauty that they see within you, the talent that they see within you as well. Let's pull some message cards. I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot deck that I just got. I love her channel. So let's see. So for pile 2, what else do they need to know, keep in mind about the person, how they're thinking and feeling? You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So they may put you a little bit on a pedestal, but they definitely see you as this beautiful person. So they definitely see you, but there's a sense of like not measuring up to you. Seek professional advice. So this person may be asking, the vibe I get from this card, like this person may be asking friends about you, people that they value their opinion, questions about what to do about this connection. They may talk to their therapist about you, but it's like that healing too. They may have something about this and may have triggered them to see that there's some areas of their life they need to work on. I'm absolutely in love with you. Well, hello. That's a nice card to pop out in this reading. I'm obsessed with your body. They're definitely very passionate about you. Like I feel like it's explosions when you guys are connected, either physically or via, other avenues. When you guys are on, you're on, right? I can't even look at you right now. So there's a sense of that, and that's popping up here under this brokenheartedness. So they may have like cut you out or blocked you because they can't even handle seeing you right now. That might just be for one or two people, but if your person has blocked you, it's like a sense of like they can't even, it's heartbreaking to them, to things aren't working out that they want, the way they want, so they can't even look at you. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? So yeah, this person still is like scared of losing you. Like this Four of Pentacle energy is someone that's holding on and grasping on to things. Like they're afraid of losing you know, in this situation. You are my everything. I hope you'll wait for me. So yeah, this person's just working through things. They still think about you often. They want things to be, you know, a little different. They definitely see you. So if you're curious on if they see you, they see you. They definitely see you. Let's get a couple more messages before I end this. Anything else that wants to come out for pile 2, please? Do you trust me? They may have done stuff that broken your trust or realized that they haven't treated you exactly right. So they're curious if you trust me. But then I'm also just seeing someone like, almost like Aladdin, reaching his hand out to Jasmine, like, do you trust me? You know, like, and they jump out the window. So they're asking you to trust them. Will you marry me? Will you be the one I spend the rest of my life with? So this definitely, this person has thought about or daydreamed about, you know, spending their life with you. Tell me what you want from me. They may also be just as curious about you. If you've held back, if you've kind of held your cards close to your chest, they're curious because they don't quite know if you even feel the same way about them. There's a sense of them not feeling good enough for you. I'm in love with you. You're my other half. So they definitely see you as a counterpart, soulmate energy, soul level connection energy. I'm unlearning old ways, and it's hard at times. We have to heal from our past before we can come together. So also you guys may have past lives together. So there could be some karma that needs to be worked through, not necessarily just between you guys, but just in life in general. So sometimes we have other people in our life because we have to work out karmic lessons with them before we can come together. Your heart is like no other I've known. So yeah, they definitely just, they see you. They keep just saying they see you. Yes, they see you. All right, one more for pile 2, this one. You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. So you're heavily on this person's mind. They haven't forgotten about you, even if they seems otherwise at times. So, all right, pile 2, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you some insight to what's going on with your person and how they think and feel about you and the connection at this time. I try to do this reading weekly. So just know that tarot's a snapshot of current energies, so things can change all the time. We know people change their mind sometimes by the minute. So so just keep that in mind. If things don't look a certain way, how you want, you know, things can change and do change. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Too many crystals. If that's ever a problem, I think not. If you're sitting there, hello. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the Septarian heart. Super cool. It's like yellow calcite, brown aragonite, and gray limestone, and I think like white barite or something like that. It's very, very cool. All right, enough of that. I could look at that heart all day. It's pretty stellar. All right, so we are here to see how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you, about the connection, anything that wants to come through. You guys know my guides throw a lot of information at me and I just share it all. So with that said, remember this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If something doesn't fit for you in your situation or doesn't feel right in your gut, just accept that that part of the reading was for somebody else and let it go. It's a good chance to tap into your own intuition and see what feels right for you. A lot of people do tap into these readings, so I try to hit everything that comes through and make it as clear and concise as I possibly can. So with that, sometimes it's a couple different scenarios pop up. So always, always, always trust your own intuition when watching any of these readings. All right, so I feel a lot of energy. A lot of people might have picked this pile. Okay, so pile 3, and this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I know everybody always asks me what decks I'm using. How is their person currently thinking and feeling about them, about the connection, anything that wants to come through? We have the Hierophant. We have a 3 of Cups. I love this deck. It's so awesome. 8 of Pentacles. I need to use it more. Ace of Wands. 5 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Strength. 8 of Wands. A lot of fiery energy down here. We have 2 of Cups, bottom of the deck. Oh, I love that. Let me pull some oracle cards to go along with this. A lot of good energy though, guys. Very passionate, fiery energy coming through on this one. Pull some oracle cards. What else for pile 3 do I need to understand so I can share on this reading? Justice wanted to pop through. Lighten your load. Manifestation. Answers. I just heard the answers you seek will find you. Travel. And empowerment. At the bottom of the deck we have freedom. Some of these cards are the same ones that popped up in pile 1. So overall energy is this 2 of Cups. This is a partnership. This is very soulmate-y energy, soul level connection, whatever you want to go with. We do have the 4 of Wands here, so a nod to that journey, the 1111 twin flame card. They're telling me to pick up. So 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. So, okay. If you guys have had a separation, okay. Sorry, I heard some weird noise behind me and there's no one in my house, so that was weird. Anyways, all right, if you guys have had some sort of ending, or if there seems to be an ending, I'm being told that they're just figuring things out. They're trying to balance things out, trying to come into figuring out what to do about the situation. So there may be, this may just be a one-off. There may be a marriage involved in the situation. Either you guys were married to this person, or this person, like there's a, well, they're giving me more of an obstacle of a marriage. So however that looks for you guys, either possibly on your end, their end, something like that, that has caused a lot of like conflict in this connection, because one or both of you guys may not be completely available to really do much about this connection. But it's something like it's like a frustrating energy. Like, I can't do what I want to do because I'm stuck energy, or if you're the one that's not necessarily available, it's frustrating for them because they have all these feels and they can't really do anything about it, and they want to be more traditional about it. If the marriage part doesn't fit into that, there's also, like, the Hierophant is also about higher learning, things like that, but they just keep giving me this marriage vibe. So, but things need to change first. Like, we have 2 5s here. 5s is a number of change. because this person wants things to be a little bit by the book for some reason, or they are held back because they tend to be a little more traditional in certain thinkings of like societal norms. We have a Three of Cups here, clarified by our Four of Wands, which are both two cards of just celebration in general. The Three of Cups can be that reconciliation energy, but it's like clarified by this Four of Wands, which is just, can be marriage, celebration, things like that, but it's just like this coming together of just celebrating, and that's like what this person wants. This person wants to have this lighthearted, fun energy with you, but there's something about this connection that's very heavy at times for them and for you, and they're working through things. So we have an Eight of Pentacles clarified by our Strength card, so we could have some Leos here, or fire signs. With that, I mean, we have a lot of wand energy in general. If that doesn't resonate for your part, don't worry about that. But it's this person is trying to find their strength, trying to find their way in doing things. So they may have a tendency to throw themselves into their work, focus on that if they don't quite know what to do with the situation. Ace of Wands clarified by their Eight of Wands. So the Ace of Wands for me is like the, hey, let's hook up kind of card. And I don't mean that as just like a random thing. It's just they feel very fiery, passionate towards you. Yeah. But in this card, they're telling me to pick it up. So we have some music notes. We have some writing in here. We have painter. So this person may be a very creative, artsy kind of person. Music may be involved in your guys's connection, or just other art kind of vibe. There's a map here too. We have travel. So there could be some distances for some of you guys in these connections where they'd have to like travel to you guys, or someone may be moving a little further away on the map. The song, okay, there's a song. So some of you guys may need to look this up. Oh my gosh. No, I know the song, and when I'm channeling, I have a hard time accessing my own files. I feel like I'm working between two different systems, if that makes sense. I'm not the best at flipping back and forth, but it's called Set Fire to the Third Bar. But who is it by? Snow Patrol. So there's a Snow Patrol song called Set Fire to the Third Bar. If you feel guided, listen to it. It's an interesting song. I happen to like it, but it may be pertinent, and the lyrics may be pertinent to some of you guys. So look that up and see if you feel guided to. Again, Set Fire to the Third Bar, as it may give you guys like a message in there for some of you guys. But this Eight of Wands energy, which is fast communication, fast movement, they want to get back together with you. They want to have energy. If you guys are together, because I don't feel like everyone watching is separate from this person. So there's this other beautiful storyline that kind of comes through where this person wants to marry you. They feel this loving energy, like you're the sense of like you could set them free, you empower them, you give them the answers, you're everything they ever wanted in their life. They want to lighten your load, they want to help you get through things in your life. It's very quite beautiful. So not all of you guys are in separation. Some of you guys are just watching, wondering if this person, how they feel about you, and they see you as someone that they could spend the rest of their life with. They want to watch sunsets and drink wine with you, and have this like family. It's very beautiful. Like you even them out, you give them a sense of purpose, and you empower them. They possibly want to travel the world with you. This answer, I keep saying you're going to see the answers soon. The answers are seeking you. The answers that you seek are seeking you. I don't know if that means something to somebody. That's how they just keep saying it to me. But we have a lot of moons in here. I mean, these cards have a lot of moons anyways, but through the changing, it's like you guys are just going through a phase right now in this connection. They're going through a phase, and things are going to be illuminated soon. The answers are coming through again. The answers that you seek are seeking you. Maybe that's an affirmation. If you guys are wanting clarity and answers, I don't know why I'm thinking clarity card. Okay, if you guys are seeking answers, maybe that's an affirmation that you can use is, the answers I seek are seeking me. The answers I seek are seeking me. So like the answers are coming to you. The answers that you want are coming to light. They're going to be illuminated. You're going to find out the truth of the situation, the way that you need for your soul to have the answer. The answers you seek are seeking you. They just keep, like, it's like repeating in my head over and over and over again. Wow. Okay. So this lightening of this load. Also, though, I feel like for some of you guys, this person could be very weighed down by their career aspirations and the things that they have to carry. If they are in a situation that involves them to not necessarily be able to give you all that they want, it weighs very heavy on them. And they want to lighten that load. They want to be rid of these burdens that hold them back from manifesting what they want in their life. And what they want is you. They want to give you these answers. They want to give you clarity. They just feel like they're stuck. They want to come to you. They want things to even out, but you empower this person. Like, you are their muse. Like, you set their soul on fire. They're very, very happy about you. And if you guys don't talk at all or something, like, it's when this person thinks of you, it's like gives them this sense of just empowerment, freedom. Like, you spark them up, you light them up. You may have built them up, you might have told them all these beautiful things, and maybe you thought that they never heard you, but they heard you, and like, you're the song to their soul kind of vibe that they're giving. They're giving me so many different, like, just one-liners for some reason. But it's really beautiful energy. But I'm going to pull some message cards to see what else comes up. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Change, things could be changing soon, so just keep an eye out for that if you've been waiting for some change in this connection. But I feel like change for the good. I don't feel like, if you're in a great connection, I don't feel like it's changing for the worse. I think things are changing for the good here. All right, so for pile 3, what else do we have for them, please? This is I just got the Hermit Tarot's deck. I love her. If you don't watch her channel, please do. She's amazing. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? There's a sense of them being fearful about not being able to keep you. I'm going to keep going. I'm not understanding clearly what they want to go along with that, but hopefully it'll pop in. I would do anything for you. So there's a level of this person would, I don't feel like this person has told you all this, but they're afraid of rejection. There's a sense of, like, this person comes across very strong and powerful, but they are afraid of being rejected by you, but they would do anything for you. I want to get you drunk. You guys may have had fun times when you guys have been drinking. This person may be a little more open when they're drinking too, and you may be as well with your communication. You guys may have both held back from each other, or play the, like, I'm not telling you guys everything, but when you guys are drinking, it's like this free flowing of energy. Do you even see me that way? Yeah, this person definitely questions themselves a lot. I think they want to come off as very secure, but they're really insecure. They have a lot of insecurity that holds them back from coming through, for even thinking that they can be enough for you at times. You are so very special. So you're very special to this person. Let me hold you. I definitely want to give you the hugs. I could be your hero, baby. I have so many songs popping in my head when I use her cards. I love her. Okay, sorry. I'm absolutely in love with you. Wow. So we have a lot of repeating numbers. We had, 5s here. We had some 8s. Sorry for shaking that. 8, 8. We had 3 8s. 888 may be pertinent to somebody. We have 2 7s, 2 6s. So a lot of synchronicities could come up when you think about this person, or connections with this person. I'll get a couple more, and then I'm going to move on to another deck. I just feel like we're not done with this deck. What else? I think we should see other people. Okay. So for some of you guys, this may be a third-party situation still. I know I brought that up at the beginning, but it may, be true for some of you guys. It feels so contradictory to the rest of this. So we had the 3 of Cups here. but see other people. I don't know. Remember, sometimes there's just one message for somebody, so it might make sense to one person watching. If it doesn't feel right for you, then let that one go. I lie awake thinking about our future. This person definitely thinks about you often. Maybe this is like something that they've said and didn't really mean. That just feels very off for this reading. I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't need all my readings to be sunshine and puppy dog tails. If you guys have watched me for a while, you guys know I tell it like it is, but that just doesn't sit right for this reading. But it came out, so we have wait. There's a sense of them wanting you to wait for them, and then we have I want a fresh start with you on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull a couple more message cards from another deck before I end this. So what else for pile 3, please? Anything else this person wants to say? Okay, pile 3. Okay, both of these. I worry that I'll never be good enough for you. Well, we've already discussed that. My days seem long whenever we are apart. It breaks my heart. This person definitely just longs to be with you. I think they just say contradictory stuff because they don't know what to do sometimes too. That might be still true for some of you guys. I don't want to take you for granted or misuse you. So they may have done that in the past, but they don't want to do that anymore, or they just want you to know that they don't take you for granted. You were right. I should have listened. So there's a sense of maybe you've told them about this connection. I think they feel the soul level connection that you possibly feel as well. Especially we did have the 4 of Wands in here too. So, you know, this could be that push-pull energy, but you may have told them about the connection that you have and they just didn't listen to it, or they ignored it. Thank you for loving me, even though there were times I didn't show you that same love. So yeah, this person, you know, I feel like they say things that they don't mean at times to maybe push you away. Karma's here to teach me a lesson. So for those of you that this person is in another situation, possibly marriage, another relationship, sometimes we have to allow people to go on their own journey because there's karma that needs to be worked out that you don't want to be the one that they work it out with. It's almost like divine intervention being like, you don't want to be the one that they learn this lesson with, that they do this lesson with, kind of thing. So I'm being guided to bring that up. Just to keep that in mind, you know, even if it's not another person, they may have some karma that they need to work out in this lifetime before they can come back to you. And you don't want to be that lesson for them. So just keep that in mind. I know it's hard sometimes when we want to be with somebody, but they're just not there yet. It's because they have some stuff they got to do, and you don't want to be that stuff. So take it as a blessing in disguise. I need you to know that I will always love you. This person definitely has a lot of feelings for you, a lot of love for you. We have absolutely in love with you, and you know, I'll always love you. Hey, some of you guys, if you haven't heard from a while, this might be the text you get, maybe when they're drinking. Hey. Okay, what's up? All right, let's pull 1 or 2 more. I know last time I did this, I got a contradictory one, but let's keep going. You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. They think about you a lot. You're not far from their mind. And I miss you so much. All right, guys, pile 3, I'm going to end that here. Hopefully this helped, gave you some insights. As always, I appreciate you guys being here so much with me on my readings. It's truly an honor that anyone spends any time watching me. I truly appreciate it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best, and I will see you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.